Hey y'all, it's SJ, and I'm just here to explain about how I store my photo cards. I don't really consider myself like a photo card collector, but I do trade. I don't collect like really whole sets for anyone. I mean, if I buy like an album and it comes with like a Q-Hun card or something like that, I do try and get the Q-Hun card, do try to stay on top of that one, but I'm not still like, going out and buying like every single photo card from every single version of the album, or every single like, I don't know, like little thing that SM like releases that has photo cards. I'm not that type of person, but I do keep the photo cards I do get in a little something different than most people. Most people do binders. Keep mine in a scrapbook, which I think makes it a little bit different than like the usual person who just is keeping theirs like in a binder. And I wanted to go through today about how I store everything, and yeah. So obviously this is a binder that my mom got me off Amazon for Christmas last year. Really easy to find one. So as you can tell, I don't have all of these 4x6s filled out. I only have some of them. I plan on buying or making some photos that I could put in here for like Q-Hun and stuff like that. So on this side I have Q-Hun, and I have his photo card from Owlery. I don't know which one's that from, and I think that's Sexy, Free, and Single, and I think that's Magic. But yeah, and then I have a Susho 4, and then I just have kind of a placeholder here. And then on the back I have some GHO cards. I have a Yes or Yes, I think that's a Merry and Happy card, a Yes or Yes, and then a Summer Nights, and then I have Jungkook, and I have some of the live photos from the exhibition in here that I bought off someone. So I have one of his cards, and then Love Yourself concert card. I think those are all Love Yourselves. Those should be all Love Yourself cards. So, and then on the back side I have Solgi. And so I have some from the Red Fest, and then I have some from Red Summer, and Russian Roulette. So those are like my 4 like alt biases, I guess, is my 2 female alt biases are Solgi and Jihyo. And then Q-Hun and Jungkook are my male alts. So I have their photo card collections. One of my other male alts is June. You can see him up here. So I have a June, Jihyo, and then a Jihyo and Q-Hun. And then I have a Q-Hun Timeless, Jihyo's baby picture, Jungkook and Yeri. She's the other second Red Velvet member I collect. And then I have a Merry and Happy Jihyo card. This is her lenticular from the Twice Coaster Lane 2. See, when I do it like that, you can see the other part of the lenticular. And you can, yeah. And then I have Do-Young, and he's one of my NCT biases alongside Johnny, and then I have another Jihyo. And then on the back side I have a Jihyo and Do-Young. That's from Signal. I have a Johnny and Jihyo, more Jihyo, June, Jihyo, June, Johnny and Do-Young. And then obviously more Jihyo and Johnny. Jihyo is probably like the easiest one to collect. There's just so many. There's like a lot of Jihyo cards. And then the page format kind of changes. Their 4x6s are this way, and then they are this way. And same thing with that. That one as well. And then these ones have just the smaller ones, like the wallet sizes, all down here, and the 4x6s are once again vertical. Same with that. And these are the default pages, like I didn't choose them or anything. And then, so I think I'm going to place this thing up. Yeah, I think I'm going to move these 2 pages up to be the next things. So that's just, just like a binder. You just kind of remove it. I know some scrapbooks are a lot harder to do that with, but this one's pretty easy. It came in a full kit, so there's like the little holders I had in front on Q-Hun's came with it. Am I doing this wrong? So the way I do this is with the 4x6 is the photo cards. I put 2 of them. I cut paper out in the size of the 4x6 and then put them in here. And so I'm just gonna, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but just in case anybody wants to see, I'll show you how I do it. So I have like all sorts of trades over here. And so I think the first card I'm gonna start with is this. Oh my God, I keep knocking over the camera. So I think the first card I'm gonna do this with is this Perfect Velvet Sulgi, which has duct tape on it, which is always just so fun to take off. I'm pretty sure this one was one of the ones that sat in my mailbox for like ever at school, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, so there she is. So she's out of her packaging. And then I usually inspect the penny sleeve. Like this one's a pretty good quality penny sleeve, so I'm just gonna leave her in it. And then for reference, for instance, I have this loose Jiho card that's brand new from the More and More album. I'm gonna show you. So if it doesn't have like a nice penny sleeve, like the penny sleeve's damaged, or I have, you know, long since tossed it, I have some, and I have the premium ones. So these are, I think, a bit more of the expensive penny sleeves, and then I grab one that doesn't have any problems with it, because I want this to look good when I put them in. And then I put her in there. Okay. And so what I do with like the thank you cards I get, so I'm also going to take this one out. So for instance, this one is a Do-young. Just gonna pop him out. And then I take the card, and I have this like, this is just like Sarah and her journals collection. I have a huge, you can see how thick it is. Like I have this huge junk journal. And so this is where I keep, so I just keep like stuff I've gotten over the years. Like you can see all these thank you notes and like all this stuff. Everything I want to keep in here from like my desk and stuff that has no other place. And so it's also, you know, see, you can see my Mimosa Tour stuff. And so it's also where I keep the thank you cards I get from trades. So I just take it and I put it usually in one that already has stuff. So I'm going to put it in this one. But sometimes I'll start a new one once the section gets full. But so these are like the wallet sizes, and then I have a 4x6 example right here. And so I'm going to put these on the wallet size. And then depending on my mood and stuff like that is how I decide my scrapbook paper. So I have some really old American Girl scrapbook paper. These are the more fun patterns. So, you know, if I want something fun or if I want something more serious, like the ones that Sulgi and Jiho's first ones are on, I have this kind of like textured. I think I'm gonna do some more yellow textured for the wallet size. So I usually just take the wallet sizes. I have to grab my pencil. And then I usually hold and cut, or sometimes I'll mark it. Actually, hold on, let me fix that. And then I know where to cut. And so then I cut it just straight across. Then I cut upwards. Just try and get right on there. So this is, I mean, it's a little like wobbly or whatever, and so I'll usually just flip it around on the back side and trim until it looks straighter. I know that there are like things you can buy, like paper slicers out there, but I think it's just, you know, I'm the only one gonna look at it really. So, and then I make sure it fits, and then I take some Scotch tape, and this is why I have the penny sleeves, is I take Scotch tape because it holds a bit better than like washi or anything like that, and I fix the card in there, and then I put a little tape bubble, and I try to center it, usually the penny sleeve, not necessarily the card. So sometimes I'll put the tape bubble in. Yeah. So then usually I'll fix her in there. So she's now, you know, pretty good in there. And so then I'm gonna grab my scrapbook, flip to the most open page, and then try and figure out where this opens at, right there. And then I'm gonna slip her in. And then I would do this for every single sleeve until I get like a full page layout like that one. And so that's how I do it. I just think like the scrapbook's kind of fun. It's kind of different than a binder. I don't really like hard collect anything. I don't collect by groups. I don't collect like a single member, so I don't really like to have the binders and like the placeholders and all that. I understand if you do have like binders and placeholders and all that, but if you're kind of looking just for like a fun way, you know, to kind of display it, I think the scrapbook is like totally fun and totally different, and you can really get kind of creative with it. Like, you know, I'm gonna get 4x6s for these, but I mean, I don't have to get, you know, the live photos or like photocards or whatever. I can just like print out my own 4x6s and put them in there, or like my favorite Sulky or GQ or Twice or whatever moments, and put them in here and make it look all cute. And so I think it's just kind of fun, something different than like a hard set full collection binder. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I hope maybe some of you will give it a try. Feel free to tag me on Instagram if you do, on my main account at @QCookies. And thank you all so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, like the video, and share it with your friends. And always love yourself. See y'all later. Bye.